It feels like it's meant to be a ballad of some kind. I know it's not gonna be, but this feels like anime ballad to me. Yep, no. Exactly. I love the guitar line on the video, you can hear it. It's like a really like almost like a positive guitar line. It's kind of weird sounding. It doesn't really fit, but it's out of place, if that makes sense. But okay. But no, obviously I can't understand them because they're in Japanese, but for the most part, this is all translation, as you guys probably know. If you know this band anyway, but still. So, I will always be by your side, but if it's a friend, I will just kill you, like... If it's just as a friend, if you don't want me in, like, a more way than that, then I'll just kill you, I don't give a fuck. I keep hiding my feelings in my heart. Is in the bottom layer, it's underneath everything else. It's cruel to casually play around with each other right now. I'm excited about that trip, about that way to go further, about, like, the dudes in the friend zone, basically, is where we're going about this. I'm pretty sure it's like a friend zone type shit, and... To what extent are you unconscious? I'm looking at you painfully, holding back what I want to say. I can't stand this, from the lips that spill, because I wanted to tell you, don't be disgusting, like they're killing together, and they're, like, friends and working together, but at the same time, they want... Like, one person wants more, one person doesn't. They're both fucked up for different reasons, and one person wants to go further than that. One person probably doesn't, so we're going that kind of a way. And I'll always be by your side, but it's a lie. It's a lie. Just being loved makes me love you even more. Like, even if it's just a love as friend, even if anything, just a love in general between the two. Even with the brutality going on, like, it just makes them love you even more, and that's probably not a good thing for this kind of a relationship, to be fair. But still. The guitar line is so fucking cool, but so good, and out of this. Ooh, those drums are proper machine gun sounding just like a one. I wonder what the outro is going to be. The outro is as long as this song, and hopefully it's interesting. Why is that? Why? What are the many reasons? Honestly, man, if this is your shit, I imagine this band are like top tier of that genre. You know, this specific genre. They feel like they're top tier, but like I said, man, this music style isn't my thing. Is it making you brain rot? That's kind of cool. How is it making you brain rot? Like, how is it helping or doing shit? I don't know. high, man. That's painfully high, should I say. Damn. And then before we go into the outro, man. So. Then yeah, so I'll always be by your side. That bit we've already done. Lie, like everything about you was a lie. Why are you always lying? Like, kill them all, only your thoughts, only your friends. Then, to what extent I painfully can't stand lies, lie. Like, yeah, it's all a lie, basically. I don't know why they remind you of Danny Filth. They're much higher than what Danny goes to. I would say, anyway. Like, Danny's highs were pretty cool, but I would say that this is higher. Like, better done, should I say, like, more safely done than the way Danny used to do it, anyway. But yeah, it's like everything is a lie. Like everything that person thinks and believes and everything is a lie. They're seeing what they want to see. So they're seeing love where there's no love. They're seeing friendship where there's no friendship. Where it's just two people just together and brutalizing shit for no reason, basically. I think. Like, there isn't much to say about the album. Yeah, but we've got an outro left to go. But like I said, I'll say more like as you get to the end. That's totally fine. But let's finish this. Yeah, Bruce, for being real. Hopefully the outro is really cool. Honestly, my favourite has been the intro, man. The intro was my favourite, but just for the pure playage, for the most part. And then we had that one song I liked, which was Slam Slaughter, or there's probably a longer name for it. I know there is, it's, what's it? Bokura no Slam or Kimi to no Slaughter. That one. Oh yeah, for sure. Anything's better than fucking Camelot. This band has proper fucking talent, for one, so... Just cause it's not my thing doesn't mean it's not good, if that makes sense. It's like a warpy, futuristic sound, I don't know, it's like I don't know how to really explain the sound too well, but it sounds cool. Whichever way you go about it, I guess. It's funny. I think the intro to the stream was almost just as long as the stream itself, which is kind of interesting, right? It feels 80s as well. Like something about it is very 80s. Like, you know, in the 80s action, drama, romantic film, somewhere around there, man, I can't place it. But it's got that vibe about it, if that makes sense. Oh shit. It's very repetitive, but it's switching slightly. Like, each time it's like slowly switching around, like here from place to place. If that makes sense, but it's still repetitive as well. How I totally listen, thankfully. It's all recorded. But no, it was an interesting album. I do have to say, it was a very interesting album. Like, not 100% my thing, but talent, nonetheless, man, talent is talent, regardless whether I like it or not. Not everything I'm going to enjoy. Like, things can be top tier of their genre, and me to not enjoy it. And that's on me, because that's just my taste in music, you know what I mean. Like, this band have talent. They do what they do very well. They're that mixture between brutal death, grind, and I know they're based with a little bit of anime style in there too, which is why we had like a lot of the cute stuff lyrically. And was it the first or second song where he had the voices at the end, like kind of like cementing in that anime-ish style? And then it was just brutality, just straight brutality, which is fine. But I'm not a fan of like brutality for the sake of brutality. I love meaning. That's why I do what I do. So if I can't get much meaning out of what I'm listening to, it makes it so that I don't enjoy it as much. So that's just my personal thing with reacting. Like, when I'm not reacting, I can listen to music for the sake of music, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. I'm not really fully listening to it when I'm just, like, doing other stuff. But as a reactor, somebody who is, like, listening to music as a, like, hobby / I don't know, like, breaking shit down and trying to get more people into the heaviest shit, like, styles or shit of music or whichever the fuck way you want to put it, right? Like, where I try to break things down to a point where it's understandable. Like, this isn't really fitting that whole dynamic that I would usually go down. Like, it's not something I would listen to in my own time, but I'm not going to hold that against it. I would say for the genre, it's a very amazing album. It's, like, top tier of what it does, but for me personally, like, it's probably the worst one I've listened to all year, which is, well, not the worst one, maybe, like, above Camelot, but, I mean, if we take Camelot out the fucking picture, then, yeah, probably above Camelot, but, yeah, the bottom besides that. But that's completely fine. That's my thoughts, my vibe, whichever way. Like, you guys would probably place it higher, and that's totally fine too. But at the end of the day, man, we all like what we like, we all hate what we hate. And I'm just as honest as I physically can be about everything I listen to. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, go check out Patreon if you would like to request music that's guaranteed to be uploaded to YouTube, to request albums and all that other good shit. This was requested by Bounty Space. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the reactions from people. If people watch, we'll see. As time goes on, man. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy.